Welcome back to Legendary Sniff. My name's Anthony.
I'm Jack.
And we're back with episode double digits 10 of Sly Cooper. 2. Band of Thieves? Criminals?
Yeah, this is Band of Thieves.
Honor Among Thieves?
Oh.
This is an Uncharted game.
Nothing to worry about there. Was startled, but now.
What are we doing here? We're just stealing the heart.
This is Rajan World V2. Little Snaky Boy, too? He's got... Do you see this slavery?
Are we done with this game yet?
You know, almost. Guys, Anthony's doing drugs.
I get very
You want me
impatient.
to tell anyone? Did you care if I told you?
No. I'm not doing drugs. But, I get... Like I said before, like, I always need to be, like, doing something. In between episodes of this, I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm playing what I think might be my next choice game for when it's my turn to pick the game after this. I'm just kind of going through it to make sure it's doable. I'm doing my research for the show. I work off hours, too. Or off the clock.
Yeah. That's good. We also don't get paid, so...
I get paid in...
My smiles.
2 comments I think we've ever like gotten that were nice. The rest of them are Russian bots.
The important thing is we haven't gotten any negative comments.
That is true.
One negative I just got caught.
Yeah. One negative comment and we're done forever.
Yeah, we quit. We're out of here. Do we quit? Yeah.
You know what? This takes... Honestly, it's like 3 days or a few hours every 2 weeks. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it really isn't. So do you have, like, ADD?
Not... I don't believe in ADD. They're ADHD.
It doesn't exist?
I think in some people it does. I think in some people they just have crazy kids and they're like, alright, like, let's fucking medicate them. That'll make my life easier.
Yeah, I think that's, unfortunately, the truth in a lot of situations. I wasn't paying attention to where this wanted me to go.
Like, I don't have, like, ADD. Like, I was able to complete school, like, normally, without drugs or anything. Like, I was... Just gonna leave the bottle over there.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get all of them anyways.
It doesn't matter. At least get one. Get that one.
This one up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I almost missed it. Was it behind this waterfall?
What?
Where we have to go?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I was paying attention. I was talking about ADD in my next game.
It must be. Okay, thank God I've played this before.
My next game is going to be on Switch because for some reason I bought it on... Because we were just on the Switch store and I was like, let me pre-order this. It's on every other system. But I've got my Pro Controller with the Switch now, so...
I do have one friend that if you talk to him for like 10 minutes, you'd be like, yeah, ADD is a real thing, for sure.
Well, yeah, no, I definitely believe it's a real thing, but I think a lot of cases... Not a lot. But at least some cases are just parents who don't want to deal with their kids being, like, crazy kids. It's like people who, like... So on Facebook, I'm part of a lot of, like, dog rehoming groups because we always knew we wanted to get a second dog, so it was just, like, in preparation to see if, like, anything would pop up that we wanted. But there's so many people that are, like... Yeah, didn't know the dog was like gonna be big, or this puppy, like, you know, a 3-month-old puppy, too much for me to handle, stuff like that. It's like you're getting a puppy. It's gonna be like Coda, my puppy. She's 5 months old and she's freaking insane. But you know that's what you're getting with a puppy.
Yeah, she's kind of a situation.
She might be a little more than most dogs. Like, at home, she has no fear. Like, she'll jump off, you know, the 3-4 foot high deck and just go fucking run into the backyard and stuff like that. Like, no fear. But you take her out to PetSmart or Petco or something like that, and she's tail between her legs.
Probably wasn't supposed to fight these guys, but fuck it. Yeah, I was supposed to climb that. Alright, well, whatever.
And also, when Jack comes over, she attacks in a playful way.
Yeah,
Because she just wants to lick your face, and she'll do anything to get to your face.
It's like I'm in like a lot of. Oh, you didn't notice. Wait. Okay, that works. I'm in like a lot of reptile like rescue groups and shit because I was like a big reptile guy.
Yeah,
and,
you went to like a reptile expo.
Yeah, I see this one group that like rescues people's like reptiles they got, but they didn't know how to take care of them. And there's this thing with like bearded dragons where if you don't get a UV light, they get like this bone like disorder. So it's just this dude who like trying to get donations to like pay for what he does, posting pictures of these reptiles he's taking in, and it's just like fucked up like bearded dragons with like arms that like go behind their head and shit. Like,
I remember me and my girlfriend, we were considering getting a bearded dragon. Like, we were at like Petco, like, all right, yeah, we're getting one because my girlfriend loves pets. So I was like, sure, like it's just gonna sit there. We'll keep it in an area where the dogs won't mess with it, and we can take it out every once in a while when they're not around. But so we go to Petco. This was like maybe a few months ago, maybe more than a few months ago, like 6 months ago or something like that. But we go to Petco, and we get everything you could possibly need for a bearded dragon. We get the large.
you bought the tank and everything.
So we had the large enclosure, or maybe a smaller one, whatever one to start out with. We have everything. You don't want sand when they're young because they might eat the sand and it gets in their stomach and stuff like that.
Get impacted,
Yeah. So we got the heating pad, everything, lights, and we just need the bearded dragon. And the woman goes, "Yep, I'll be right back." And we see her helping someone else, like with getting fish, like getting the fish out of the. And I'm like, we're sitting there waiting for her to come back just to grab the bearded dragon and go. We sat there for maybe 15 minutes and then left the carriage there with everything in it and walked out. She like just forgot about us.
Unfortunately, while we're collecting intelligence on him, he'll be collecting data on us with an elephant-driven satellite array. Take it out, or he'll be able to intercept all of our communications.
It's elephant-powered satellite. Yeah, I mean, like I wanted a bearded dragon more than anything when I got one.
Like my brother had one too.
I'm like, they're kind of not that great. Like,
my brother had one for so long, but it seemed like it was more, I don't know, active. Or you made yours friendly, right? Like he doesn't attack you anymore.
He's never bit me once. But he doesn't like people or being touched in any way. Like, but I can pick him up and hold him like if I wanted to.
Yeah, my brother's like, you go in there and grab him and you wouldn't do anything. But he had him for like years and years and years.
It did die though, right?
Yeah. When he was like away on military.
I've had mine for like 7 years now.
Yeah, I think you got yours a little bit after Dom got his.
Yeah. And he just won't die. Like no matter what I do. It's crazy.
And like yours like stays in his little hut. Dom's was always up on like the stick or out.
Yeah, mine's like overly stupid. Cause like when I went to Petco or PetSmart is where I got them, which I 100% would not get it at a name brand pet store if I ever got one again.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to get up there and get those spices, which I can do over there. Okay. There was like one left, and I was like, oh, it's meant to be. Like, he's the one for me. It's like what really happened is everyone else picked other ones.
Yeah, they were like,
the
employees were like, don't get this one.
Like, oh, okay, there's one left. We got to give him to someone. Oh, here's a stupid kid. Like,
they're like,
it's just for you.
They're like $40, right? Or 70 or something like that. They're expensive.
I paid $50.
Yeah, okay.
Cicero.
Why? Oh, that's an elephant? Is that why that's moving?
No, it's just like a fucked up weird.
Yeah, that's safe.
The level with those beetles right there in that thing is the most Hitler level in this game. Just saying. Oh, it's bad.
I feel like you've said that about a bunch of levels. Or a bunch of things. Oh, this one sucks. The fucking getting the crystals off the top of the elephants.
How do we get up there again? It's
Where
like
are
a
you going
weirdness. You have
to that?
Yeah. I guess we gotta just throw ourselves over there, see if we can find a way. This will do. Can we get up this way? No. Okay. Yeah, this is like... This part's annoying. I can't remember how you get up there, but we're gonna find it out.
So how many episodes are in Sly? Would you say 6 or 7?
8, I think.
8.
Yeah, it's a long game. I told you that before we started, though. I was like, just so you know, it's a little lengthy.
Well, you were like, we'll do 1 episode and see how it like goes, but like we were done with the first episode after maybe like 6 episodes, and we filmed 8 in a session, so it was just like, all right, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Not that we were gonna stop, but what is that flower? I have not been paying attention.
It's spices.
His illegal spices.
Yeah, they make the elephant go crazy, who is pushing the satellite array.
Spice plant.
Are we gonna do this for every single spice plant? Alright, let's see. 1, 2... There should be one more somewhere. Whatever.
Is it? It's not the big. Oh, there it is. On that tree with the blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just gotta figure out how to get up there. I wish I had like way more pets than I do, but I'm also like really lazy, and I know that, so like I probably shouldn't get pets.
Like your
unfortunately.
hamster that killed itself.
Dude,
I
I
think
swear to
we-
God,
we
that thing
probably
killed
talked
itself.
about it on a previous old legendary Sniff, like Shovel Knight Times episode.
Did we?
Probably. I don't know how it could have not come up.
Yeah. Basically heard a big bang from the bathroom. Walked in. Hamster was underneath his hut and was like dead. I was like, what the fuck?
My hamster used to, in the middle of the night, pick up its house and just drop it. And it was like a wooden hut, so it was like it had some weight to it. So I would just be there at night trying to sleep, and it would just be like, you could hear its like little teeth scraping against the house, like, and then just be dunk, dunk. And I'm like, what? Why? Why do you like? What are you lifting? Like, are you trying to? Like it's in jail, like lifting, like ready to like make its escape, like trying to make its escape. That hamster, it was a nice hamster. Like I'd put my hand in its cage and it would walk onto my hand. Like it was a nice hamster, but it was, oh my god, it would do anything to escape. Like I had one of the cages that was like wire. It wasn't the tank.
Yeah.
And it would climb the sides and go out the top, like because it could squeeze through the wire. It couldn't squeeze through the wire on the side because it was thin, but it could squeeze through the wire at the top because it had a little more space through it. So it would climb up top and escape. So my dad put like plexiglass on the sides so it couldn't escape out the sides, and I would have to lay books on the top so it couldn't get out of the top. Then the bottom of it was plastic. It started biting the plastic and making a hole in the plastic so it could escape through there, and it escaped once, and that was my fault because I put it on the ground and walked away to go use the bathroom real quick and came back and it was just gone. And I was like, oh, I don't know where it is. So I put its the top of its enclosure on the floor in my room, and at night I was getting ready to go to sleep, and I just hear, in the water thing is still on the side of the cage, I just hear, and I look, and she's in her enclosure drinking water, and I was like, oh, welcome back.
Yeah, now that you mention that, I had I had a hamster like a long time ago named Hamtaro.
Mine was Rufus.
My brother named it. But to be fair, I wanted to name it what was it? Red Eyes White Dragon, because it was like a white hamster with red eyes. So thank God it was Hamtaro. But I remember we were sitting there and I was playing Xbox, and I just out of the corner of my eye see something like moving, and look over, and my hamster is just running across my kitchen. because we had like those plastic like hamster tube things.
Yeah.
And it just like bit its way through it and like just welcomed itself about my house. We got all the spice plants, and we just gotta feed them to this elephant real quick.
Yeah, I had the teddy bear hamster, which is like the bigger, like kind of fluffier one.
Yeah, those ones are nicer too, right?
And then I got one of the like Robanovsky dwarf hamsters, which are like the little gray ones. That thing, we had an agreement. I didn't bother it, and I provided for it, and it didn't bother me. Like we just coexisted. Yeah, it was not a nice hamster.
Sayonara, satellite array.
His trunk went deep in there. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, I got coins. I've never seen that happen before. All right, sweet.
All right,
Well, that's probably where we want to end this episode.
yeah.
See you guys on the next episode.
Of Legendary Sniff.